Part of the problem now is going to be, their time to market in terms of their solution. Resources are already stretched thin. To be able to meet the rigor of the new challenges of meeting security controls for PCI and the new rigor behind those controls will be very challenging to do in a customer homegrown environment. So that's one of the factors that I think is going to come into play.
So as a QSA, I'm not going to tell somebody you have to do it this way, but to develop it on your own, the thing we want organizations to think about is it's beyond just developing a solution to meet what they read, in the black and white of a requirement. It's the support. It's how they're going to be able to detect, log, how they're going to be able to authorize, keep records of that. The solution needs to help them actually achieve compliance, which will be providing proof that this process is really working to meet the intent of the requirement. I would just consider that if an organization is trying to use some of these CSP and other things to help build their own solution, and make sure it meets all of the requirements, not just the subset they think is important. Because as we assess, each part of the bullets in that requirement need to be addressed. And it could turn out to be a burden to be able to support that and so forth. So we highly recommend using third-party tools, third-party solutions.
CSP as a concept, great. The content security policy implemented in a web page can provide a lot of security. The downside is it's fail-closed. If this isn't actively maintained, your whole web page will stop. Your ability to process transactions stops. This is effectively a dead end instead of providing you an alert and action to follow up on. So it's a very effective control, but it's difficult to maintain, similar with SRI.
I've told my clients that CSP isn't going to work for them in most cases. I probably have one out of my many clients that may possibly be able to pull it off. The problem with that is everything changes. These scripts are so bloody dynamic. It's so easy to bypass it. You have to have somebody that wants to bypass it. All they have to do is rename a script or do a couple other little doodads. Next thing you know, they're in. And somebody has to be policing that thing and watching it constantly. It's very manual. There's a lot of kind of, ups and downs to it. So no, I don't want any of my clients really using that.